Hey everyone, this is Mike with Cases and Accessories, and today we got a little sneak peek into some of the upcoming cases for the iPhone 6 in both the 4.7 inch and the 5.5 inch sizes. Now there's a lot of speculation on whether or not a 5.5 inch model will come out anytime soon, but that's not stopping some case manufacturers from releasing some mock-ups for Apple's upcoming devices. Keep in mind that officially these don't represent a final design from Apple, but a lot of industry insiders believe the actual dimensions of the phone are complete. The actual look and coloring of the phone can still change. We also don't know the actual names of the devices and whether or not they'll even be called the iPhone 6 or the iPhone 6 Air, but that's not stopping some companies from beginning to call them that. The Spigen Ultra Hybrid is currently available to pre-order in both 4.7 inch and 5.5 inch sizes. This case combines a transparent polycarbonate backplate, which is fused with the TPU bumper, which allows the back of your iPhone to be completely visible but still protected, which is something that real bumpers leave completely exposed to getting scratched and scuffed up. Spigen has implemented their air cushion design into each of the four corners of this case, which greatly reduced the threat of your screen shattering by landing on a corner. With the rumored sapphire polymer that Apple's testing, we may not even have to worry about this happening anymore anyways, but Spigen is covering their bases and yours with the implementation of those air cushions. These will initially be available in gunmetal gray and crystal clear on the TPU bumper portions. The Spigen Thin Fit is, as its name suggests, a very thin case, and it's made from a matte polycarbonate material for the 4.7 inch version of the new iPhone. The case will also be available for the 5.5 inch version of the new iPhone if the phone does come out, and that one is called the Thin Fit A. These cases are extremely lightweight and are just bendable enough to fasten around your new iPhone and securely lock on, leaving the bottom and top of your phone exposed for docks and speaker clarity. The matte finish is called SF, which stands for Soft Feel by Spigen, and it also serves as a protective coating to protect against discoloration from UV and wear. These cases will be available for both iPhones in mint, smooth black, and satin silver colors. The Tough Armor from Spigen is a rugged hybrid polycarbonate and TPU case that will also be available for both new iPhone models in metal slate and champagne gold. These cases are designed from a really rigid TPU skin and a polycarbonate shell that fits on snugly around it, giving you a stronger case with not that much bulk added. Inside the TPU is a web pattern which dissipates heat from your phone so it can breathe, and it also does a little bit in terms of shock dissipation by evenly distributing sudden shock evenly throughout the case. The buttons are extremely easy to press because Spigen has basically installed little pins beneath the built-in TPU buttons that work a lot better than most other cases that cover those buttons up. To match the new contour of the rounded edges of the new iPhone, the case is also a lot more curvy compared to the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 5S models. The Slim Armor S, also from, you guessed it, Spigen, will also be available for the new iPhones. These are much thinner than the Tough Armor, but everything else is nearly the same except for how the buttons are designed. The polycarbonate shell takes up the entire midsection of the case, so there's just little circular buttons punched out, as opposed to having full TPU buttons like those on the Tough Armor. The Slim Armor S appears to only be available in gunmetal gray right now, but we expect many more colors coming as we approach the iPhone's launch. And finally, we have a case from a company not called Spigen, but Hotcool actually. If this case looks familiar, there's a reason for that. It's basically a reference design that a lot of companies buy and rebadge for themselves. You'll definitely see more companies make these exact cases in the future, so don't get confused. Hotcool is the first with some good images though, so that's why we singled them out. And who could not love that name, right? This case comes with a pull-out kickstand that's a little bit on the breakable side, so be careful with it if you do go with it. And the TPU is a little lower quality based on identical cases we've seen for other phones in the past, so keep all of that in mind. That being said, these are available in tons of different colors, so you might find one that you really like. All of Spigen's cases are available to pre-order now, and they say they'll begin shipping them out on September 30th of this year. If history is any indication, these cases will actually start shipping out sooner, and the September 30th date really has no bearing on the actual new iPhone release dates, but they're usually in the ballpark within a week or so. I hope you enjoyed feasting your eyes on these new iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Air cases, and we'll definitely have more videos up when more cases start to become available. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks.